Alright, gamers. I think the game is actually somewhat stable right now. Yeah, Amazon, Jesus Christ, I can't fucking deliver a simple patch without crashing the game so many times. But it does look pretty stable right now, but that isn't the point of this video. We are, well, I have finally found, or was sent to our chat, examples of Disciples Rage. So here you can see he's showing off Corrupted Obliteration and the stats that you get with it. Obliterating Swamp, which is Fountain of Life as the DPS version. And then he's going to show up Clay Salvation next, which is, yeah, Clay Salvation, which is now called Slothful Cage, right? And then he's going to show them off. This is what Healing Touch looks like as a DPS skill now. I don't know what his gear is, so I can't really comment too much on these numbers. And from what he showed, Corrupted Obliteration's damage gets increased with Slothful Cage, right? And in this video, he doesn't really show it off as a combo. He kind of just showcases the skills, which is perfectly fine. You know, I'm not asking for too much here. But the fucking animation, guys, this looks beautiful. This looks great. What else? Right? And then Clay Salvation just is amazing. Look at this shit. God damn. God damn. So I played PoE 2 and I kind of made a build which was what I wanted one Dagger to be. And to be honest, this looks like that PoE 2 build. So, you know, we've kind of gone full circle. No pun intended, by the way. So judging by how this works, right, it ticks every second for 5 seconds, Clay Salvation. And then this Fountain of Life, it's basically the same as the healing version. It does damage every 0.5 seconds, I think, for 6 seconds. 6, yes. Okay. Poisons. Okay. We are gonna do some testing too. We're gonna do some live testing. This video is not scripted whatsoever. I'm kind of just going off the cuff here. But seeing as these tick, right? They have their own separate instances of damage. This means that we can stack poisons pretty fucking quickly. And with the build that I'm gonna be running in, well, when we get the new fucking Masteries, of course. Okay, I need to rework this, but I do have like different stages of Mastery, so this is the initial setup that I'm gonna get. So at 80, we pretty much get everything that we need for the most part. This you can ignore, to be honest. But you just take it because it's probably gonna get unlocked, right? But these are the important ones. So Extreme Bloodlust, Murderous Energy selected. The duration is reduced by 5 seconds, so that's what we're gonna test right now. How much do my poisons last? What the fuck are these new statues? Lucky Snake. Also, we have the new event, but I'm not covering this right now. I just want to see what I get. Lucky red envelope. Nice. Okay, anyway. Poisons. How long does a stack of poison last? 10 seconds for me, right? It's 10 seconds. So this reduces it by half, but increases its effect by 50%. I would assume that means damage, right? The damage it does. So if it lasts, it's going to last 5 seconds now, but at 50% more effectiveness. And then the base damage of Inject Venom Chain skills, fatal. Actually, this might just be the proc at the end, right? When you reactivate Inject Venom. So I don't actually know if this increases the poison damage. I think it just increases the damage per stack of poison. So we're at 20 stacks. If I use this, it's going to do more damage, right? I think that's what that means. So I don't actually know if that's going to be good in terms of dot. But, you know, I'll play around with it. This is still probably the route I'm going to go. If not, I'd go into defensives and just take all of these ones here. But for the wand masteries, this is going to be my initial run. I take this to explain what I do at 100, I guess. But we take Corruption Stack, which transforms our full corruption to be on hit, which is going to be great once we unlock this, but we're going to unlock this a little bit later. I think at 120. Yeah, so we need 40 levels from launch to pretty much unlock this, right? But obviously we're going to go up the attack route first. So we take Weaken Chance, magic hit, which is huge, and then obviously the passive gets unlocked. Attack speed, curse duration, again huge. Damage over time increase, magic heavy attack, and then this one is huge as well. And then at 90 we unlock Abyssal Touch. Once we've unlocked Abyssal Touch, this, I don't think this really comes on until we get Disciples Rage. So you can make the argument that we probably path over to Disciples Rage sooner, but I'm kind of just gonna unlock this just to see what it's like. So what I forgot to mention here is that the reason why we want to take Abyssal Touch, or I mean, the reason why we kind of want to take Disciples Rage before Abyssal Touch is because with Disciples Rage, right, these skills do damage really quickly. So Fountain of Life does damage every half a second. This does damage every second, and then on top of Corrupted Magic Circle, on top of that, being its own, you know, separate tick, I would assume. Those all have a chance to proc Abyssal Touch. So you're just gonna see a ton of little curse explosions popping off while you're getting your combo out. Assuming, you know, the 8% chance is, you know, lets it proc, but we'll see. I mean, 7-1 procs pretty fucking often for being 15% chance. This being 8% is half of that, so we'll see. But yeah, that's like the synergy that we want with Abyssal Touch and Disciples Rage. So yeah, we're gonna get a fuck ton of procs, I would assume, because of, you know, how often Fountain of Life and Clay Salvation procs now. But yeah, that's just something I forgot to mention. So yeah, I mean, I'm probably gonna be a degenerate and just try and speed run to 110 as quick as possible. But from the beginning, I'm gonna just get this just to see how much damage it does, you know? Especially with single target. If I'm running Cleaving Moonlight, then this could be interesting. And then at 100, we path over to the left into whatever this quadrant is called, and we take Eye of Emptiness just so we can get the 18% damage over time increase during the day, right? Because right now we don't get anything during the day, we just get a skill heal increase by 36%. But with how this says it, during the day it remains at 50% of its original effect. So yeah, the night effect of Devotion and Emptiness improves by 20%, so you know, that's skill damage over time increases by 36%, that gets improved by 20%. I don't know if it's additive or multiplicative, but then during the day it just means you get 18% of the passive rather than 0. And then at 110, this is when, well, actually, what the fuck did I do? Oh, okay, yeah, I mean at 110 I kind of just went over to this side and took this out because you can't really unlock this, and you can't really unlock this at 100. So I kind of just save it until 110. Then we unlock Disciples Rage, and then at 120 that's when you unlock both. And then I guess at 120 we can take another epic. So at 130 we actually end up taking High Priest. It says all healing skills' cooldown decreased by 40%, which I would assume if we have Disciples Rage, I would assume that Swift Healing Clay's Salvation and Fountain of Life all still count as healing skills. And I would assume that means their cooldown gets reduced by 14%, which, you know, from Holy and Dream Demon, which is a PvE skill, this is probably, I mean, yeah, this is the best one that we can take. So, yeah, that's what we take at 130, and then I haven't really planned anything on top of, ahead of that. Again, I haven't really looked at daggers too much, but we do take the evasion passives, block blade stamina, obviously, you know, reduction cost is good. This one, I don't run Assassin's Stance, which is this, which basically reduces the cooldown of your camouflage cloak by 13%. But it has a 10% chance to do that when you evade an attack. I haven't played around with it too much, so I can't really tell how good it is. But this just reduces Phantom Smokescreen now as well. So this is kind of irrelevant. I don't really care about this. But yeah, that is the build so far. If anything, I'll probably just take this because it's free damage reduction every 30 seconds for 1 second. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about my gear build in tier 2. I'm keeping that for myself for now. It's still cooking. But with that being said, these are the new masteries, and since we know this is what our skills look like, the skill loadout is, I mean, I haven't had a chance to play around with it, so obviously this is still purely speculation, but we actually take out crit chance. We actually remove this because with our dots we don't really benefit all that much with crit, or at least we don't get punished as hard if we don't build crit, right? So we swap that out just to increase the poison damage over time, which also gets improved with Extreme Bloodlust. I don't know why that's not unlocked there. I need to sort this out. But for the majority, I will be taking Extreme Bloodlust. Just to test it out, it does sound good. Because we are going to be able to stack poisons really quickly now, right? Because as you can see, like, how fast this ticks on top of, you know, Clay's Salvation, and then Corrupted Magic Circle. I'm pretty sure this applies poison as well, no? Let's try it. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, here we go. Yeah, so each tick of Rotten Swamp increases poison stacks, right? And it only goes up to 5. But, yeah, so once we take poison, this is gonna stack it, this is gonna stack it, this is gonna stack it, and then if we use Touch of Despair, it's gonna stack it as well. I'm also considering maybe Ray of Disaster might actually be good. So what I'm thinking of the combo is with how I play this build with my guild. Sleep, spread, call it a day, and then our tank jumps in, crossbows do their spinnies. I'll Touch of Despair someone. I mean, obviously I'll pop poisons as well, Touch of Despair, and then I'll use Ray of Disaster. Wait. What would the combo be? Poison. I don't know if this removes sleep actually, so maybe we don't pop this yet. But sleep, poison, Corrupted Magic Circle, Touch of Despair. And then by this time, like, my crossbows and my tanks have already engaged. So we're gonna drop Fountain of Life on top of the Corrupted Magic Circle, Ray of Disaster with the slow attack, and the extra 2 targets just to slow pretty much that whole clump. Especially because our tank has Belendir, so they all get pulled in. So this is gonna be a lot easier to apply. I think, yeah, the slow is 30%. Sounds pretty fucking good. And then, yeah, a Curse Explosion. I would assume by that time, right? I don't know if I said I'll be using Clay's Salvation, but Sleep, Poison, Corrupted Magic Circle, Touch of Despair, Clay's Salvation, Fountain of Life, Ray of Disaster, so they can't get out of it as easily. I mean, and like I said, yeah, my tank is going to be pulling them in. Then Curse Explosion, and then I'd use the Obliteration version of this to basically finish off targets. I think that is going to be the combo. And then obviously for our defensives, we take Camouflage Cloak and Phantom Smokescreen. Yeah, I think that's going to be the play. And then with Full Corruption, that is going to be max stack because this turns it to on hit. So you can stack this up really fucking quickly. You get 9% magic damage literally in like half a second. This gets stacked up instantly to 9% just from our engage. And then Vampiric Contract obviously doing 17%. Like, all of these skills are going to do 17% more damage on top. Every time these skills do damage, there's going to be 17% on top of it. So, yeah, that's what Vampiric Contract is going to do. Obviously, we get the 18% skill damage over time increase from Diversion and Emptiness because of this mastery. This is just Curse Duration increase, which is, you know, which is great because Curse Explosion damage scales off how much time left is remaining on your dot. So obviously you want them to last longer. And then again, yeah, Poison. The effectiveness of this gets increased, so that means our poisons are gonna do more tick damage. It is gonna last for shorter, but I think, I mean, it's cutting down the duration enough, but increasing the damage. So yeah, I mean, again, like I said, this is purely speculation right now, so I'll still have to play with this. And then obviously crit damage increase and extra evasion stats. So there you go. But yeah, I think that is the run so far. I think from what I can remember off the top of my head, my DPS build for tier 2, I would get 1.9k hit chance, How much do I have here? How much extra evasion? Let's just say, okay, 150 extra evasion, 160. So I would have, at base, I would have, I think, 1.8k range and magic evasion. Then 1.8k hit, or 1.9k hit, I think, somewhere around there. And then I think I have 850 heavy attack chance with, I think, 25% attack speed. Like I said, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to show it to you guys right now. But one dagger, I think, is actually really fucking up huge in tier 2. Alright, guys, we're gonna be so shit. No one play this class, please. Thank you. It's actually trash. Like, I tried cooking tier 2 builds. Guys, there is nothing good for us. This class is over. If anything, Staff Wand is the role. So yeah, guys, don't play one dagger. It's fucking trash. But yeah, that is pretty much my speculation so far, and you know, in terms of masteries and skill loadout. So yeah, if you guys have cooked up anything yourselves, let me know. I am interested on what people are going. Because yeah, if you've had experience in Korea, to share that as well. But yeah, I am fucking looking forward to this when it comes out in like 9 months. You know, I could fucking have a child by then. But yeah. Also, I did buy a new costume, guys. It looks pretty fucking cool, no? Am I biased? Because never mind. But anyway, leave a like, subscribe. More posy vibes, guys. I know I fucking tilted hard with that Tico talks, but I mean, it's kind of deserved, no? But yeah, anyway, good luck, have fun, guys. Peace out. I will be streaming as well by the time this probably goes up, so yeah, I'll be streaming on YouTube. I don't know if streaming on Twitch is the play, but yeah, I'll probably be streaming when this goes up. So yeah, I'll be spamming tier 5s to get my Chaos Runes because I've been slacking. So yeah, goodbye.